Scruffy. How you doing? So, okay. I'll open the door. You gonna come in? You haven't backed up. Wow, meowy tonight. So I have your super supper with kibble. I have another gopher, but I haven't been able to catch it yet. I was kind of hoping you might get another gopher meal tonight, but yeah, no such luck. Wow, you're meowy. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know if you're going to come in or not, so I'm going to grab the plate and going to start inching towards the door, because I don't want to let the bugs in. Ready for your food? Okay. Stepped on a leaf. Okay, so got past Scruffy, and he didn't hiss, which is good. He tends to do that at non-dinner time. Yeah, he used to do it at dinner time, so yeah, I guess he's been improving in that sense. Okay, got the glove on. So let's hope he doesn't scratch tonight. So I discovered that yes, I do have another gopher, at least one, I assume. Could be more. So I've mentioned there are two major holes. So the first hole is a cave, where I caught the first two gophers. And then I found a new hole while I was watering. It was on the other side of the yard. And so I placed a trap in that hole as well. And that hole seemed to run really deep because I tried filling it with water, and I guess the way the tunnel's constructed, it's supposed to usually keep water out, but I think that part collapsed and then water just started rushing in. So I set a trap there, thinking it would at least block any new gophers from coming in, or at least it would alert me if a new gopher came in, because they might have to drag the trap to get through the hole. So let's see. Yesterday, yeah, there was no activity. But today, I found that both holes had been filled in with fresh dirt. So there's clearly, yeah, activity there, and it's probably a gopher. Don't know if it's one that was already there or if it just decided to move into the tunnel. So after I caught the first gopher, I noticed that the trap that I had left in the cave had been pulled out and set off. And in hindsight, I'm wondering if there was a gopher that moved in, and while it was moving in, it actually was the reason the trap got pulled out of the cave so the gopher could get in. This time, the trap was just filled in, so it didn't look like it had moved. It could have, I don't know. It didn't move much if it did. But basically, yeah, it was just completely filled in with dirt, and the dirt was fresh. And when I undug the dirt and pulled the trap out, the trap was still set, so it had not been set off. And then I was looking at the cave, and it looked like it had been filled in a little deeper than before. So I don't know if the gopher is completely sealed off that cave or not. I can't tell. And I didn't really want to have to dig up the whole cave. So I just reset the trap and placed it in the cave again, hoping that there is still a tunnel there and he didn't completely fill it up. And then I checked the one on the other side of the yard, and that one had just been filled in as well. Though I can still see the tunnel runs pretty deep, so that one was not completely filled in. And so I dug out the dirt and made sure the trap is still set. And I went for my walk / ooh, where he's gonna scratch there. Run. So I guess we'll talk about that shortly. But when I came back, there's been no activity. So I was hoping by the time I came back the trap had been set off, because I've noticed in the past, coming back from my walk, the traps were set off. So the gophers seem to be active during the day and very quick to fill in the damage I did when I was playing with the entrances. So unfortunately, there he goes again. And I can feel his dew claw grab the glove, which is... I don't know if that's good or bad. So I know he's not trying to hurt me with it, but I kind of wonder how much that would be an issue when if I go barehanded there. So anyway, no gophers caught, but I definitely have something in there. So I'm gonna keep checking the traps. I actually got back half hour ago, and so I was hoping maybe there's a chance that maybe I just caught the gopher right before dinner again. So right before I got the Scruffy's food together, I went outside to check the traps one more time, but still no activity. Because I was hoping to get a really fresh kill for Scruffy, and then we could just give him the gopher and let him go at it. But no such luck. So Scruffy gets the standard meal. Not that he deserves a gopher. So he's taking me for granted. So I gave him the gopher a few nights ago, and he's defensive. Didn't want me getting near him, and then the following night he didn't even show up. I guess he said, I don't need to be here. I'm not hungry. So, no loyalty. Completely driven by his own self-interest. And his self-interest is only for, I think, food. I don't think he really cares about the pets. He's doing... He seems to be enjoying it right now. But, he seems to get hissy with me any other time, except for before dinner. So I was thinking if I can get a fresh kill with the gopher, I might be able to just sit down and try petting him and then hand him off the gopher. Okay, I think it's food time, huh? Okay, might grab the food. And let me get the brush. Okay. So let's see. I did see Scruffy kind of around today. So he's been out of sight for the past few days, ever since I gave him the gopher. But today, yeah, he's still a little bit out of sight, but I actually did see him. I could see his reflection every now and then, and I could see him kind of around the corner on the edge of the deck. The sun came out today. It's still a little on the cold side, but yeah, the sun came out, so directly in the sun, it was probably pretty nice. The wind picked up, so yeah, yesterday and today the wind's been kind of blustery. Not terrible. I don't think they're. Well, I think actually maybe a day or two ago there were wind advisories for small aircraft, but I don't think I saw any today. I was hearing a lot of noise from my neighbors. I think yeah, at first yeah, I thought it was the wind, but I think yeah, I mentioned one of my neighbors, the renters. It looks like they're moving out, so I think they had a big truck or something today. But anyway, yeah, I did come out at lunch, and Scruffy was sleeping kind of around the corner. I could see him just barely from the kitchen window. So when I came out, he actually did come over to drink the water, and I didn't actually have to back away from the bowl this time. He actually came yesterday too, to my surprise. Today he did it again. Though I'd already started backing away from the bowl as he came, just kind of out of habit. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So I watched him drink water for a little bit, and then I went back in. So yeah, still have a lot of things to do today. Still haven't got anything done. But yeah, let me talk about my park run today. So this is the first time I've tried running. I think it's been like 3.5 months now. So yeah, I've had a injury of some sort. I think it's a hip flexor problem. So it's still not healed, but it's been getting better. And so I'm kind of at the point where, yeah, I'm really kind of feeling I need to start running again, or kick in more vigorous exercise, because yeah, I can feel myself losing degrees of fitness now that I can't run or bike. And yeah, gyms are still too restrictive to go to. So yeah, doing the crossover therapy exercises, I'm still feeling resistance and some pain if I really push it, but I can cross over my leg a little bit further than before, and there's a lot less resistance and pain until I get to like a further degree of a bend. But I'm feeling I'm at the point where I might be able to try running, because I'm not completely convinced the running was the culprit for my injury. I think it was more the biking. So I'm going to stay off the bike for a while until like the pain completely goes away and I get my, you know, full range back without any pain or resistance. At least that's my plan. We'll see if I stick to it. But I'm gonna start trying to run a little bit just to see if I can get some of my fitness back. The reason I was biking and running on alternate days is because I've had problems where if I run every day, I also have injured myself in other ways, and so I've learned I probably shouldn't run every day. It's too hard on my body. So I'm gonna. So my plan now is to ease into the running and make sure I don't, try to verify that it's not going to make my injury worse. So I did a run of just one lap today. They get started, and I wanted to see how I feel, and then we're gonna continue to see how I feel through tomorrow, and then probably won't run tomorrow because one, I want to monitor what my injury is like, and then two, I want to, as I mentioned, if I run every day, it seems to just be too hard on my body. So the last major injury I had, it was a plantar fasciitis, and that pretty much stopped me running for like a year. I couldn't believe how long that took to heal, and that was really painful. But I was at least able to like bike and do other things. So. But yeah, the running, it was really hard to believe. I was out for a full year, and I did lose a degree of fitness then too. And that was right around the time my dad was getting really bad with his cancer. So that didn't help things either. So anyway, I did one lap. I didn't really try to push it that hard. I just wanted to just do a run, just do one lap, see how it went. Didn't really care about my time. Just wanted to go the distance, and it was a fraction of my normal distance, because I was up to 5 laps, I think, for almost 6 laps actually. Before I had to stop. So that was I was getting somewhere. I was getting somewhere between over 8 miles, I think, and then I was trying to hone in on 10 if I felt like I had a good day. But I'm gonna have to slowly rebuild. I think it's gonna take me a long time. But anyway, so one lap is like, is it a 1 2/3 miles, I think. So I think it went okay, but I'm out of shape. I can feel it. So I was itching my entire upper body. And this has happened to me before when I started exercising, particularly cardio again, after stopping for a long time. And I looked it up, and I think it's called runner's itch, but most people complain about it in their legs. And for me, it's like my entire upper body. It's like my stomach and chest and back and arms, neck. My face is okay, head's okay, but just everything else in my upper body. My legs are okay too, so it's weird. So I don't know why my legs are not affected, and why nobody else, or like I said, I had not found any articles on the internet about itching other than the legs. but I assume it's the same problem. It's probably just my degree of fitness. So since I've been doing walks still, that's probably one of the reasons my legs are okay, but my upper body, because the walks don't really push the cardiovascular that hard, particularly in the upper body. It's out of shape, but my legs are still kind of getting a workout just because I've been walking 3 to 5 miles, usually closer to 3. So, I also noticed, my feet were also a little tired from the run. I was a little surprised by that, since I have been walking. My feet were kind of sore. So I'm a little disappointed by that. I think I actually need to get new shoes. I noticed when my toe box is like worn out. I have a hole. I alternate between 2 pairs, and there's a hole. There are holes on both sides of my toe box now on both shoes on one pair, and then the other pair I noticed I'm getting like a callus on my big toe. It's like rubbing. This is just walking. It's not running. So I think I need to buy some new shoes. Shoes are expensive. It really irritates me. Oh yeah, and because of the plantar fasciitis, and also some other foot-related problems in the running, I've discovered I need certain types of shoes basically. So first my foot's a little wider than the standard foot, I guess, and so I need one of those wider shoes. So New Balance and Asics, among some other companies, or companies that specialize in having different widths, whereas Nike is terrible about it. And then second, I found out I have something called supination. So I guess you can either be pronated, supinated, or neutral. So basically, the degrees that your feet turn inward or outward when you stand and move. So mine tend to go outward, and I guess that makes me a minority. Because I guess more people go pronated, they go inward. And so the majority of shoes talk about stability are for pronation, and a stable shoe actually is worse for my problem. So I need to get shoes that are not advertised as stable and are highly cushioned, because they can do better for supination. And so since I have to get that combination of shoe, so one for supination and 2 for a wider foot, my options are limited, and they get a little more expensive. So I hate that. But still better than getting an injury, I guess. Okay, well, I guess Scruffy's done, so I guess I'll call it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.